Hi there, hoping this goes out okay. Sometimes the internet connection isn't great, but yeah, live here from World Dairy Expo. Gonna do a walk around the Agri-Plastics booth. Second last day, we've had a great show. Tremendous response to some of our new products, and of course the pink hutch. So just going to give you a walk around, yeah, and let's see how it goes. So yeah, we're here in the New Holland building. It can tend to get a little chilly in here and a little hot. So very cold in the morning, then gets a little hot later on in the afternoon. But yeah, it's been great this week. We like it here. Very good spot. So just running around the range. Here's our starter pen. So we just put the calves in here just for a couple of days. It's not a big enough area to keep them in there for longer, but just to ensure that they get fed correctly and that their intake is working okay and the calf is nice and healthy. So there's been a great response to that. Our friends in Cow Signals have often used this as a cuddle box, working with the mom and the cow to get just for the first 20 minutes, a half an hour, to ensure that the calf and the mom are settled and the cow gets her first feed and the calf is okay before moving on. I'm going to come back to our famous pink hutch later. That's the extra large hutch. Then we've got the standard length hutch, generally used for one calf, can be used for two. A lot of people using it for two now, especially in Denmark, which works great. Putting two calves together has been proven to help increase the intake, but you really got to step up your management of the hutch in terms of making sure the calves have got enough space and bedding and of course feed. In front of the hutch we've got a new kind of a hybrid pen. So we're a big fan of making sure the calves have a nice area for walking outside and get some fresh air and sunshine. So you've got the traditional rancher system, which is probably the most economical, which is just a wire fence outside that's just shortened down for the trade stand. That's normally about twice the length. But you know, it's nice to have a gate option, so for getting in and out, so you can check your calf. So we just have a little simple system here, popping open. And for myself, I work a lot in exports and international business. That's really good for flat packing on a shipping container, or they can go inside on inside the hutch when you're shipping by pallet. Of course, you got your two buckets. Nice feature with this hybrid fence. When I say hybrid, I suppose got the budget of the rancher fence and a nice front gate, is it's up off the ground. So when we're working in frost, snow or frost climates, into Russia or sand in the Middle East, the unit is up off the ground, so it's not getting buried in mud or sand, or certainly sticking to the ground. That's our. So that was the SL hutch. This is the Space Saver length. Quite small for calves. You really only recommend it for 2 weeks, but it's got quite a few people now using robotic feeders, and they might start the calves here to ensure that they're drinking correctly and that everything is working okay, and then that they can move on to a larger group of calves in robotic feeding. So here's the group hutch. You might have seen some videos. We have options where you're using the group hutch as well for robotic feeding. It's got the rear bedding doors. Super product. We have a new international model that we can ship more in a container, which has been working out great this year. It just brings down the cost of shipping. For the first time, Agri-Plastics is getting into liquid delivery, so either milk or water. So we have solutions now, all different sizes, to deliver the milk on farms. This is a larger one, 550 litres. More of that to come in future. Our campaign this year has all been based around shelter your investment. Logic being is, you know, calf is a big investment on the farm and it's the future, so why wouldn't you protect them? This was launched last year as our Flex Pen, so you can have your calves individually and then you can remove the center wall panel. So there you can see the panel is in, and here the panel can be removed. So again, give the calves the best start for a week or two, or however long, whatever your management practice is. You can move the center wall and put them together. Now, we always say outdoor is best for the calves out in the fresh air, and that indoor can be better for the operator. Also takes up a smaller footprint. So to bring fresh, clean air in, there's different ventilation systems. We've partnered with flat duct. So this is a really nice system for your calf ventilation. This particular design is engineered specially to suit our flex pens. So this here is the, let's call it, this is the winter setting. So there's a low volume of air falling there now. And Kyle is just going to turn the flap and the duct inside pops up. And now you're getting a high volume of air coming down, right down in the pen. So that it actually gives nice cool breeze down on top of the calves. And you've better ventilation. And just pop it up there again, Kyle. It just turns the lever, flap moves inside, and now we got the low flow. So normally where you'd have to have two sources of ventilation, a winter and a summer option, we have one duct that does all. Again, all different kind of feeding options on your pens or hutches. We can do all. Coming here to the rear of the hutches, lots of ventilation to keep the calves healthy, and of course a bedding door option. And then back to the pink hutch. I have to say the response to this unit has been incredibly positive. Farmers have really liked this. We've got people asking to put it on their own farm to show their support. The company intends to donate $10 for every single hutch or pen, and $20 for the larger unit, up to $30,000. Where the response is going, there should be in around that amount donated this month. So we're very happy. There's been a little bit of negative comments. Personally, I have to say it's from people that are maybe just not educated or don't believe in dairy like we do, and that's okay. Everyone has their own opinion, but overwhelmingly, it's just been really great. Farmers love it. It's a nice idea. It creates awareness, and you know, for us, we've been very happy to do it. So that's all. If you haven't been to World Dairy, to see you later on, and feel free to email us on any questions. Thank you.